Hi everyone, I'm Junk Wax Jr. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video for my channel, so bear with me. I'm hoping as time goes on, my videos will get better, not only in production, but also in topics. This channel is kind of based towards the people who collect junk wax, or people who overlook the junk wax and don't realize that there is value in the junk wax. I'm hoping to show you that there is through my channel, and maybe change your mind on junk wax, and who knows, maybe you can start collecting junk wax. But recently I attended the Ohio Nationals. It was my first time ever doing something like that, which was pretty amazing. It was outstanding. It was a great time. I was able to share this experience with a really good friend of mine. His name's Jonathan, but he goes on YouTube by The Boston Kid. So if you haven't had a chance to follow his page, go ahead and do so. He's got some great videos, some great content, some great cards. He's a vintage guy. He's got some great vintage cards, got a great collection. Once again, it's The Boston Kid. It's all one word, The Boston Kid. So give him a look. Follow him. He's got some great videos. We ended up at a YouTube meet and greet one night after the convention. I had a great time meeting a lot of people in the YouTube community, and I had a pleasure speaking to a lot of those people. But I kind of asked them all the same question, made the same comment to them. I said, you know what? It's great, having these amazing collections, because some of them have unbelievable collections. But the problem is, like, once you show them to all your friends and all your family, who can you share them with? Because you've already shared them with all your close knit group of people that you normally would share things with. So a lot of them pretty much had the same answer. They said, start a YouTube channel. I was like, really? They're like, yeah, you'd be surprised how many people look in the community, look for other people's YouTube channels so they can share and see what they got, Some people might be like, wow, that's great, that's amazing. Or if you have some knowledge about something that someone doesn't, start a channel, pass it along. You'd be surprised. Some people really enjoy that. And I said, really? So through some encouragement, some great words, and just some kind of pushing, I decided to go ahead and start a channel. So I would like to just say thanks to the Boston Kid again, a good friend of mine. I had the pleasure of meeting Baseball Time Traveler, Double D Vintage Baseball cards, Don's Field of Dream cards, and many, many more that I can't remember them all. That's how many I got to meet. And I got to talk to a lot of them, and a lot of them, like I said, they kind of encouraged me. They said, start a channel, share what you know. So here I am, I'm going to share what I know. So I feel my channel is for everyone, because I do enjoy vintage. I do have a few vintage cards, but the majority of my cards are considered, which I was surprised to find out too, are considered junk wax. That 80s. I was like, really? So it's kind of a new term for me as well to learn, junk wax. I had heard it before, but I didn't realize what I collected or what I was into was considered junk wax. So my channel is kind of geared towards those people that, might be just getting into the hobby and don't have the thousands and thousands of dollars to spend to buy a vintage card. There are some value in some junk wax. Not much, but there is a few here and there. A few gems, as they would say. And hopefully I can show you what has value and what doesn't. And the great part about junk wax is sometimes you can get it for short money, $1 or $2, and then turn around, have it graded. And, sometimes it comes back at 10, sometimes it doesn't. It's a chance you take. But for that $20, it's worth taking that chance to have that card graded and coming back at as a 5 or a 6, realizing that you paid $2 for a card that's now worth $88. So, and you can add to your collection. You can try and turn around and barter with somebody else or try and sell it. But like I said, we're geared towards junk wax. Sometimes with the junk wax community, you can find that diamond in the rough. I know right now it's considered junk wax, but who knows? Eventually, one day, it'll be considered vintage. Maybe when my kids are my age, it'll be considered vintage. Who knows? One can only hope, right? One can only hope. The good part about junk wax is 80% of it, like I said, is raw. So you can take a chance and send something in to be graded, and maybe have a good turnaround, maybe don't, who knows. So I hope to make a few videos along the way and help walk you through a few different processes of grading with PSA, SGC. There's a few other grading companies that are out there, and I know the grading process, when I first did it, was very intimidating, very confusing, how they wanted it packaged, how you had to label it, and print everything out. So maybe going forward, I can help you out, answer a few questions. You can learn from my mistakes, and along the way, maybe don't make the same mistakes that I made. I'll be discussing many topics thanks to my ADHD. I can't really stay on one path. And I'm open to suggestions if anybody's got any, is willing to share them with me. I'm hoping to show you there is good value in overlooked discarded class known to many collectors as junk wax. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the journey of junk wax. This is, and I am, Junk Wax Jr. Thanks for tuning in. I got some videos coming up on PSA and a few other things.